Hey guys, Thunder here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my other videos. Today we're building our new 100 baby home, so let's get to it. Okay, so we are going to be building on the Cranamore residential lot in Innis Green, which is the world that came with the Enchanted by Nature / Fairy pack. I was really looking for more of a bigger lot, but I really love this one with how it looks like it's on a tree, and I was planning on building a tree house, so this was perfect. Although the house looks very interesting, I had no choice in that. I had to do what I had to do. I mean, some things just had to be done. So yeah, it's a very interesting looking house, but I think it's going to be so nice in the end. And I truly do love how it came out. So right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to space everything. And I really wanted like these, like a tall flower hedge. Because in this like generation almost, it's going to be a little bit different than my other generations of the 100 Baby Challenge. Like the first one, Callie is our matriarch. Callie focused on painting. The second one, she focused on knitting. And then the third one, she has focused on the gemstones, which she still has to finish that aspiration. But this one, I truly do think she might focus a little bit more on like gardening and the apothecary skill. And just, honestly, she needs to focus on that apothecary skill. If you're playing with the pack, y'all know. Y'all know. Yeah, it's just really just an important thing to focus on. And I was also trying to leave like a little bit of outdoor space, but it's obviously going to be covered because of the upper area. But I really wanted it to be nice and secluded, where you don't just have anybody walking in to the backyard to play on the play structures or whatever I have back there. So yeah, just trying to figure out, okay, well this bottom floor is really not... It is part of the house, but it's not part of the house. I'm really hoping that makes sense. Yeah, it's really just going to be like the greenhouse for the plants, and then, because we do have our crystal trees, and I do plan on bringing them. And then it's going to be like the backyard where I can put, I'm especially excited for the Adventure Awaits, because as of recording this, it's not out yet, and I'm really excited for that, so... Yeah, just trying to figure out what doors and what windows and stuff. I really wanted to use a lot of the stuff from the new pack. Really did. Yeah, it takes it a little bit to get there. It does, but I did leave plenty of space in this backyard part for just like swing sets and jungle gyms and just outdoor space. But I did want, since we do have the crystal trees and things, I did want a little bit of indoor space for that. Although I think they would be fine outdoors because it would technically be sheltered. Because I do have that top floor, like I want to say top floor, but I also want to say bottom floor. It's the bottom floor as far as the living space of the house goes. And yeah, it's a really interesting house. But yeah, it hangs over, so there is plenty of space. And I just decided to use the columns that we got and put this door anyway because I really love this door. I really did. But the thing also with my houses is that our first house was mostly in the color green, the one that we had at in the world of San Sequoia. It was mostly green. Our second house was in Sulani and it was mostly blue. Our third house was in San Myshuno and it was like industrial and it was mostly yellow. This house is going to have a different type of vibe. I don't know, I just kind of like having the mostly different colors. So the color that you see here right now is not going to stay, it is going to change. Although I do think that the pink works as well. Yeah, but it's going to change in just a little bit. This house undergoes a transformation. And it looks a little bit boring on the front of the house, I will admit that, but it's only because of the fact that I have those hedges, so it makes it look flat, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. So right now I'm putting on this to the bottom floor, but I don't think that stays. And I do use one of the fairy mailboxes. I love that thing. It does not stay that color. But just looking for a front door, I just kind of picked the same one that I have back there. And the stairs changed, the colors, all that changed, so yeah. And then these windows, I love these windows. And I love the different sizes that we got as well. Like, I love this. This is probably one of my favorite packs. This is just like right up my alley. I was one of those kids who loved reading Lord of the Rings and stuff as a kid, and that was like the best thing ever. So, but then I'm going to make this a little bit darker, and then I go the purple route, and that really kind of stuck with me. So I think this is going to be like Callie's purple and pink generation. So everything kind of gets this dark purple with the dark green, which is not bad actually. I really do like that. I really like the purple and the green and everything, and I still might change some of the outside of this house. Of course, I saved because I had already done a lot of work, and I did not want it to get deleted or anything. And this house is, again, going to be bare minimum. I could have kept it as hanging over at the front. I just decided not to. I thought it looked better not doing that. So, yeah. And then just going to put in these columns because the house cannot hang over like that without some columns and some support and some structure. You know, just the normal things that you have to have when you have a house hanging over like this. This is probably still not enough support columns, but it's fine. It's The Sims. It's fine. Just going to... I know I copy this and I have 2 levels. But honestly, just trying to figure out where everything was going to go as well. Like, I need a lot of bedrooms for this family. And a lot of bathrooms. So, yeah. Just sort of trying to figure it out, because I want the main bedroom on this floor. I need the nursery near that bedroom, like for the newborns. And then Callie needs her own bathroom, which I'm going to get in just a moment. I want the toddlers and infants to be close to Callie. Then we need at least 2 or 3 bathrooms down here for all of that. So that's just this floor. That's not even leaving room for the fact that I still need a living room, dining room, all of that. So that's where I'm going right now, just trying to figure out how all of that's going to work. And I do decide to like leave this wall and then just sort of have a little bit different. And then that's where I put in like the bathroom or the baby's room, the nursery, whatever you want to call it, for Callie. That's going to be the main bedroom back there with the bathroom, and then that. And then just trying to figure out about the stairs to upstairs. So, yeah. Just going to put them here, and then, again, just going to put another floor. And this floor changes, and I honestly might go back and change it even more because of the fact that some of these rooms are a bit awkward, and I really do wish I would have just given them more room up here. And I don't know, I might try and play in it and just see how it works first. But yeah, some of these rooms are just awkward shapes, and I kind of like my kids to have double beds just because it kind of fits with the, it just works better. But yeah, yeah. I really do like how it looks right now though, with like the smaller floor up there, so I might keep it. I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. But right now I'm trying out a few different roofing options, and yeah. This ends up being interesting because I'm trying to get them to line up and they're just not wanting to work with me. But in the end, I really do like what I came up with. I like how the house looks. Now this is going to be like a bare minimum house. It's not going to have everything that the old houses have in it. And that's purely because of the fact that I don't want it to. I like the challenge of her having to start over every time. I like that challenge. It really is fun for me just to have them start over from almost nothing, because that kind of brings more of that challenge aspect into this. Because once you get 75 kids in like I have. It's just basically lather, rinse, and repeat. It's just the same stuff over and over again. You're just having the kid, getting their skills up, getting this up, getting that up, and then moving them out and having another kid and doing the same thing. But it kind of brings in a little bit of a challenge if you have to refurnish a house every so often. So I kind of like that. I really do. And I don't know. I think personally it's fun. So if you're having that problem of not finding the 100 baby challenge challenging anymore, that may be a solution for you as well. Obviously this roof is just not working quite like I wanted it to, but it's also because the top floor is not centered on this on the second floor. Like this third floor is not centered on the second floor, so it's kind of making it a little bit difficult, but I kind of like it too. So yeah, this is just where it's like, okay, what can I do to help this? And I actually decided to shrink the house, and it's like, why did I do that? And I know why I did it. It was to make it a little bit easier to roof and all that, but I don't know. I should have probably just kept it like it was, because that kind of made more issues for me in the long run as well. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see how it all works out and to see how this house plays. I'm excited for them to move in. The only thing I did not think about when I was making this house is the fact that and then just trying to figure out about roofing as well. The only thing that I did not think about in this house is I did not think about how I was going to where I was going to put the photos of my children who have moved out, or the photos of the baby donors. Little concerned about that. Really did like this this trim, but I just didn't like it fit in the house. So I go a different direction, and then just kind of looking, because I wanted this middle floor originally to be different than the top floor and the bottom floor, but then I really liked how it looked with the bottom floor and the middle floor being the same, and then the top floor being different. I really liked that. So yeah, this is just going to be a very whimsical, crazy house. Yeah, and then just kind of trying to look around to see what else, because we had these overhangs that was showing like a little bit of white over here. I didn't like that, and I really just wanted to cover it up. So I used these, and these I think are from the Romantic Garden Kit. They don't go along the whole side of the house or anything, but I do like how it ended up looking. It ended up being really, really pretty. And then I'm going to use it back here as well, just because I didn't like how this was looking either. So yeah, and it took me a little bit to get this placed, because it was being a little hard, but I did get it, and I really do like how it looks. Obviously the backyard space is not going to get much sun. That's okay. The kids can get the sun once they go to school. When they go to recess at school, that's where they get their sun. Till then, they should just be glad that there's a backyard, to be honest, because there wasn't much of a backyard at the last place either, and they had to go like across the street. So just saving, because that was a lot of stuff that I just placed. Really, the last few things is just going to be wallpaper and all that. Like I said, bare minimum. I have not put trees. Obviously, there's not much room for trees or landscaping of much at all, but yeah. So just kind of trying to figure out about windows now, and just trying to figure out what to do with everything, basically. Also, just looking at just all the different things that need to be done, and I really love, like I said, I love these windows. The way that they are and they came out, just, it's so nice to me. And then just kind of putting windows where I thought they would fit and where I thought it would be a good option and good place to put them. Obviously, there's no doors that need to go to the outside on this floor, because that would be dangerous. But yeah, I really like being able to mix and match these windows. It was so much fun. And then just trying to get enough windows up here to make sure that all of them had adequate sunlight and all of that. So yeah, Plenty of windows, plenty of light coming in. Still need other light, but I did decide to put these railings in. Needed that. And then the actual stairs will be getting the railings as well. And then I really just did not like these stairs. But I didn't like the ones that came with the pack either. So I did decide to go through and look. And I ended up putting... I was looking for purple ones, but it just wasn't happening. So I did put these dark green ones. And personally, I think that that's fine because it matches the dark green in the window almost. So yeah. And then just kind of looking for these saucer lights just to put them. I'm going to replace them once I do the rooms, but for right now, we need light. We need the saucer lights in. So yeah, and then I'm just trying to figure out how to make these two rooms a little bit bigger because that's Callie's bathroom and then the nursery. So there are certain things that are going to be needed. And obviously we're going to be bringing some things from the old house with us. I did forget to put in trash cans here. I will say that. I did forget that part. But other than that, I really love how this turned out. Just going to put in this archway so that you get from like the entryway into everywhere else. Going to put in the doors because you have to be able to get into the bedrooms. I was debating about where to put that bedroom door, but yeah. And then the bathrooms and all that needed doors. Just trying to figure out where everything needs to go. I can't remember how many... Yeah, that hallway is just basically door central. Cannot remember how many like children I have. And I did take away that bathroom just because honestly it was so small. And it was really just not needed at that point. So yeah. And then... like I said, just kind of trying to figure out, this part, I had a dark pink that I really liked. And I think it just went well with the door and everything. I don't know. It might need to be different. And then I really liked this flower wallpaper as well. So I did change it on the inside, but I don't think I changed it on the outside. And then I did go ahead and put those back, and I really liked that look. I really like that look. So I did change these two columns, and I think I added two on the inside, yeah. Just to sort of separate it off and to have it make sense with what I was doing. And I'm just going to kind of put that wallpaper a little bit more. I really do like that wallpaper. And then I put that as pink. I don't know about that, though. I do use the Realm of Magic flooring for, like, the main spaces, the bedrooms, hallways, living area, all that. I am going to go ahead and put in, like, the different stuff there. I put in an archway to get to the nursery for the newborns. Just going to make sure to save because, again, I had already done a lot and did not want to lose everything. So then I just need to figure out about wallpaper and all that. Starting with this front area, just trying to figure out which direction I wanted to go with things. That was honestly my main thought. I just kind of left it white. I felt like that was probably the best. Especially considering that there's going to be like a lot of other stuff going on. So yeah. Really wanted some purple tile, but nothing really matched with the tile that, or like with the colors that I was using. So I just go with some white ones. I just go with this one from Spade. I love this tile. I really love this tile. And then I just go with these from this dark green one from the Home Chef Hustle pack. I don't know if I'm going to keep those, but right now it fits with the dark green vibe that we have going on, so maybe. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know yet. And then this wallpaper from Lovestruck actually works really well with these colors I was using, but it just wasn't my favorite here. So just kind of looking through, I did put in like this accent wall of the wood in a few places. I just thought it fit nicely. This world, like I said, this world to me is really about like being in touch with nature and all that. And so just kind of trying to put in something that works over here. So, just something really. And I did go with this, I think, for the most part. Yeah. I went with that dark green. I don't know about that one either. Or did I change it? Okay, I changed it maybe. Yeah, I changed it to this white. That's from the Life and Death pack, so hopefully there's no skulls. Because I really don't know about that. But this wallpaper, that's going to be, I think, the toddler room. That's from the Enchanted by Nature pack. In this other room, I'm going to put this. This is just from base game. I just thought it fit, and I mean, why not? And then just have 2 walls white. I'm pretty certain that that's the infant room. I'm going to make the rest of the hallway just white. The nursery is going to be like this base game flower wallpaper, and then for Callie's bedroom, that to me is like one of the most important bedrooms in the house, because that's the matriarch's bedroom. She's got to be comfortable here. So I did put down a base of white first. Like it really matters, it's not. But majority of the walls do stay that color. And then I think I used this Love Struck wallpaper. I think I do. No, I used this one from the Crystal Creation pack, I think. Because it still, to me, fits with the theme of everything. And then just going to put some white in the hallway. And then the rest of these rooms are for the kids. There's 4 bedrooms. I don't know if any of them, and I was trying to make it to where this bedroom could have a double bed, because right now it cannot. But I don't know if any of the bedrooms can actually fit a double bed in here and still be comfortable. Like maybe. But I just kind of did all of that stuff. I just was like, no. This does not work for me. This, yeah, no. It was just no. And then I'm going to get the, yeah, that was the way it was. Then that made me realize I did not have tile in the bathroom, like tile flooring. So I was like, okay, well, can I find something nice in one of the colors that I'm using, like in the purple or the pink or the green? I didn't really like anything, so I just kind of went with, I want to say it was just, yeah, these white ones from Growing Together. So there's like a total of 2, 3, 7 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, I think, in this house. Something like that. So, yeah. I do end up using this wallpaper in this room. I don't know if I keep it in that room. I want to say I do. I want to say I do. And then this one from Dream Home Decorator in that room. I used the Storybook wallpaper, the Storybook nursery kit in the one room, and then the other one, the last room, gets this high school wallpaper. And then honestly, all the rest of the walls are probably just going to be white. Yeah, they're all just going to be white. So, and then it's time to start with a little bit of furnishing. We don't need much furnishing because, like I said, it's going to be bare minimum. Just what we bring from our old house and what's here. So starting with the kitchen, I do grab a couple of countertops and cabinets, whatever you call them, from the Enchanted by Nature pack. And then I grab a stove and refrigerator from, I don't remember. This stove is from the Country Living Country Living pack. And it matches the green so well. But my only issue is that the refrigerator the green on the refrigerator does not match. And that made me so sad to find out that did not match. So sad. So I think I just went with the white refrigerator to go with it. I did put it in the fire alarm and the thermostat, I think I put it in the thermostat. I'm not certain. But I do put it in the sink. This bathroom over here is going to get the new shower. I'm just going to move the windows along because I really like having both of those. I thought about putting that new tub in, and I think I might go back and do that. Because I do like how it looked with the rest of it. I really do. But I do end up just putting in this tub for now, because I do need a tub for the toddlers and the infants and things. Just gonna grab a quick toilet. Actually no, I use the Enchanted by Nature toilet, the tree one. I mean, why not? Then just gonna grab the sink, and that's kind of it for that bathroom. Like I said, bare minimum. Not gonna grab too much. And then the bassinets I'm gonna grab from the new pack, the Enchanted by Nature, because I want to lean into that. I did grab the toddler beds from the pack. I think I only put in 2. I don't know how many toddlers I need to have. I grabbed the cribs. I don't know how many infants I have. I'm going to go and grab the bed from the Enchanted by Nature pack. Callie only needs one bed, so that's good. And then up here, these beds kind of gave me issues. Like, I put in some, and then I changed them. And yeah. I really love, though, this one bed. This bed right here. This is from the update that we got recently. Well, I don't know how recently you would call it, but well, not even the most recent, but the update that we got for Pride. I really love that bed, and that's the bed that I end up using for all the rooms, so these other beds don't really matter. I get rid of them. But yeah. Yeah. I just really like the look of all the same beds. Like I said, I've been using the the double beds, but double beds are just not going to fit in here. And I was also trying to keep with the colors of the walls and trying to figure out, okay, well, which bed do I think would work best for this one? And it's like, ooh, this room would look better with this bed, but then this bed. So yeah, I moved these two beds because I thought they would look better in this room. So I do have a total of 8 beds for children upstairs, because recently I have had an issue with not having enough beds. But yeah, that's our new house. I cannot wait to move into it. I cannot wait to find space for all of our stuff that we're going to need. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone!